Hi everyone, this is John Corley at Plant-Based Life here with another quick video, and the subject of this one, I'm going to talk about anxiety. A lot of people are suffering from anxiety. There's a lot of things going on in the world that are making people anxious, but one of the overwhelming reasons that people get anxious is because they're constantly thinking about a future that hasn't happened yet. So basically, we're putting ideas in our mind of things that can happen, making assumptions about things that generally don't happen. I've done a video on that in the past about, to stop making assumptions. But anxiety, that's all it is. It's just thoughts about a future that haven't happened yet. So there's no easy fix though. The most important thing you need to do is to be mindful and do things that keep you in the moment. So whatever you're doing in the day, just focus intently on that. Whether it's your work or, whatever else you do, whether you're with your kids or, whatever it's you're doing, just focus intently on that. And then try and get a mindfulness practice in. I've spoken about it many times, meditation, try and do some movement in your day, yoga, Pilates, some exercise, just something that keeps you centered in the moment, keeps your thoughts on the moment, that takes your mind off, having anxiety about what may happen in the future, because things can be pretty bad at times, like life can be a challenge, but we make it worse by obsessing about the fact that, well, everything could go wrong, but everything could go right as well, and you have no idea how it's going to go. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow is not promised to anybody. So if you can just keep conquering each individual day, don't worry about conquering your life, conquering the future, conquering the year. I'm not saying don't have a plan, have a plan, but plans don't always come to fruition, but you might, manage to get 70% of them done, which is a great achievement, right? So don't obsess over plans either. Basically conquer each day, master the day, each day, master that day, make the most of that day, because that's all you can ever do. All you've ever got is this current moment, you've got the now. And if you master every day, then you'll master the rest of your life. Simple as that. It's that simple. That's it. And that sounds like probably simple words, but it is that simple. You master every day, you make every day as good as it can be, then you don't really have an issue anymore, do you? There's nothing to be anxious about. But if you wake up in the morning constantly worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, next week, then each day is going to be worrying about the future, and it's not going to do you any harm. Any good, not going to do any good. Do you plenty of harm, not much good. The same thing is about worrying about things that have happened in the past. Again, they've happened and they've gone. But anxiety, essentially, it's usually people worrying about what's going to happen in the future. They're anxious about what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next week. They've got a test, they've got an exam coming up, they've got a job interview, whatever. They start thinking, I'm not going to pass it because I haven't done my work, or I'm not going to pass, I'm not going to get the interview because I don't know enough. Look, you just got to go and do your best on the day. Try and master every single day, and whatever will be. What the universe has mapped out for you is for you. As I did a video not too long ago with an Irish proverb: what's for you won't pass you, and I believe in that. Whatever you're meant to have in this life, you're going to have it, and that's just the way the universe has it planned out. So don't get anxious. Try to be, in the moment, and don't obsess about the future. Just really try and master every single day. Have a to-do list that morning, that day. Tick off things as you do them. Don't do a very long to-do list. Don't overwhelm yourself with things. And get the key things done. Get the priorities done first. And if you don't get all the others done, that's not a problem. As long as you get the priorities done, or get some really important ones done early in your day, make you feel good about your day as you go ahead. Okay? So remember, peace, movement, and plants.